Nate Goyard.
Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, one stand. 2 hoes, 10 toes, new guac on the bands. New whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan as she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another lick and she be counting in my rest. And I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, on this stack. About to make another hit, God bitch, in my life. Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, won't stand. 2 hoes, 10 toes, new guac on the bands. New whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan as she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another lick and she be counting in my rest. And I be feeling hella rich, no Brian, on this stack. About to make another hit, God bitch, in my life. If she fucking with me, then you know I got it dead. I be feeling like a Uzi, got my mind up on the check. Foot loose, getting goofy with your hoe, she love me better. I ain't talking ass cash, but that bitch she bad. And I posted out with twin glass and phone bitches, no face, all they want is squad.
We must immediately check your ID. Why? Is it because I'm black? No, that is not the case. We've been getting several complaints throughout the community that there have been several men wearing black hoods. And we want to be sure there aren't any murders, robberies, and any kids being kidnapped. So you're telling me if I wore a white hoodie, then you guys wouldn't have confronted me and you wouldn't ask for my ID? So wait, you're not gonna show your ID? For what? I didn't even commit any crime. You know, I'm really so sick of this shit. I'm always getting confronted, and these days I can't be in peace with all you dirty cops out here confronting me just because I'm doing something that bothers you, and it all has to do with the color of my skin. I'm out. Put your back behind the ground. Stop resisting. Oh, help. This is police brutality. Hello, YouTube. I'm back again with another video. I'm not all for police brutality, but if you guys were to see this video, you're not going to have any sympathy for the suspect that they're restraining. Again, people make their own choices in life. I can't really decide for them. But if you decide to be under the influence in the middle of the night and you're driving drunk, then police have every right to pursue you. And this woman, I'm just going to go straight to see how hostile she is. She expresses her hate towards the cops. She decides she refuses to obey their order. She refuses to listen to their authority. And things go crazy and out of hand, as you can tell. Let's just skim straight to the important part. I think it's a lot more interesting for you guys to watch. Let me just okay, here's the part. Here she's actually attacked the officer. Definitely not a smart move because she is very persistent. Again, from what I understand, she was swerving and she rammed a couple of cars, and then her excuse is that not only did she express her hate towards law enforcement, she didn't do anything wrong, being a narcissist, saying she just wants to go home and be able to provide for her kids or family. But I think it's just more than just alcohol. I think she's under the influence of drugs. And I would say, yeah, and she literally bites the woman, from what it's been confirmed. And the way she handled, I have to be honest with you guys, the female cop, she was actually very lenient towards this woman. She was very calm. She kept her she held her composure. If anything, I'm not sure why she would talk about how much she hates the cops when she's the one in the wrong here. And you get what I mean, you guys. In a way, it's like she's encouraging police brutality, and she's an example as to why. And again, we shouldn't enable it, but people like her are the reason why people think that police brutality is justified. And it's mainly in this case. Again, she should have just calmed down. She should have just again, should have just complied with the officers. She would have made her life that much easier. Turned herself in. Be real with the police officers and tell her that she needs help. She should have told them that she needs help, because clearly She doesn't, whether she realizes or not, she knows there's something wrong with her. And what I meant, like, she could ask the she not only could she ask the females, she does all the other officers surrounding without her actually being that without even have to be hostile, to put her hands on the officer. Again, from there it took them a while. Again, but one thing I'm trying to figure out these cops is just, again, I want to give my advice, even though, again, not many people like cops. But my point is, like, sometimes it's not really worth talking to the perpetrator. It's not worth talking to the person who's just out there not willing to cooperate with you, because they're just gonna just waste your time, and you're not gonna get the right answers from them. So again, she's just whining, complaining. She's trying to convince them. The cops themselves are trying to let her know that they're really trying to help, trying to figure out the issue here. But this woman proceeds to be very hostile, and you could tell she spat on her. Now, if someone spits on me, definitely I'm going to be very violent. I have every right to defend myself at that point, because that lets me know that the person that spits on you, not only do they not have respect for you, they're willing to put your life at risk. I said this before. Because you don't know what their saliva is contaminated with. It could be like tobacco, drugs, and you might get sick and may feel very ill. So, but then eventually, after all the struggle, I'm not gonna show too much of the struggle. I'm gonna show you the part where they actually take her to the police station. It makes things a lot more simpler. So, but honestly, to be really good, if you cannot have a conversation with this kind of person, I gotta be 100% with you guys, because all they're gonna do is just waste your time. You're not gonna get the right answers. You're not gonna get what you're looking for. So it's better just take them in, just be silent, and just trace who they are, figure out just figure out the intent that this person had, record everything, and why they're this unstable. Because talking to, again, sometimes, and I would say yes, once they calm down, then maybe try to have a conversation with them. But this all could have been avoided. But it's more the fact that not only did she, because she's drunk, I feel like that also, because there's a thing about being drunk, you guys. Like, when you're drunk, people start to show their true colors, how they truly feel. They now they're actually open about it. So basically, alcohol is like a truth serum, and I'm sure you guys should know. Even though I've never drank before, but people who do drink start to actually show the dark side of themselves, and they're willing to be open, but at the same time, they're not going to be they're going to show like incoherent thoughts, but at the same time they're not going to try to like be polite towards you. And here she's complaining that the handcuffs are too tight, even though, again, who decided to be ignorant? Her. So she clearly did not think about the consequence, but like at the same time, she deserves to have her handcuffs tight on her. Whether it hurts her wrist, like, again, could have all been avoided had she cooperated and been civilized with the police. And this is for anyone. Like, I'm not an advocate of police brutality. I'm not a fan of corrupt cops, but this video, at least they have all the video footage here. This video footage can prove that why there are times there can be police brutality. But I'm not encouraging it, but sometimes you want to cooperate with police, because some people don't realize they could have decided to be more aggressive with her, but they were being very lenient. But I understand it's their job to make sure that the person isn't killed. But there are times there are police that go, again, like the George Floyd situation. There are people who go beyond that and feel, because since they have so much power, they don't realize that they're actually abusing their authority. And I respect these cops for not abusing their authority in this video. But I'll be honest with you guys, you can watch the video. But one thing I'm 100%, I can assure you, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna tell you that you're not gonna get any actual answers, because it's either her pretending to be crazy to get, like, again, a plea deal, to be on probation because she pretty much ruined her life. Because that's what I don't believe this whole, like, people going through like a psychotic again, a psychotic phase. I don't believe that people are just having their just going through a psychotic phase, because I feel like this is planned. Because again, people are very unpredictable. There are people who may be crazy, but they're really just doing it as an act so they can get less time. And the reason why she even attacked the officer, I don't even understand why you even attacked the officer in the first place. That's just mind blowing, in my opinion. From there, you pretty much deserve to go to jail. You pretty much offered yourself to the police by doing that. And she was literally surrounded by cops, outnumbered. So I'm not sure what the intent was behind that. To me, that was just unnecessary. So, but again, with her having the whole handcuffs being tied on her, she deserves that kind of treatment. But I don't know whether we'll get full answers from her once she's clear from all the alcohol and stuff, when she's off her when she actually again, when she's actually like calmed down and is able to like just be able to have the drug wear off. If she's worn off from the drugs, then maybe she can be able to talk coherent with the cops. But again, I don't think there's gonna be any answers, you guys. But again, hopefully this is enough. I feel like I said enough, you guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. But at the end of the day, I feel like whatever punishment she gets, depending how strict it is, there's no way of me saying that the sentence needs to be lighter, and she brought it upon herself. If whatever comes her way, she needs to face it head on and realize that, was it all worth it? No, it's not. And about to say, appreciate you guys for watching my content. Expect more. I'm already going a little bit too long with this, but I really like the grind that I've been doing. That's one thing I did want to bring up. But I eventually expect more content like this. That's one thing I do promise you guys. Later on, peace.